Leo, hi, how are you? If you're new here, my name is Jenny, and I go through the astrology transit highlights for each week, for each sign. This is for Leo. We're going to be going through September 1st through September 7th. I can't believe it's September already. This is going to be for my Leos, which I think I already said. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We just have so much going on this week. We have Uranus going retrograde. We also have Saturn retrograding back into Pisces. We have Mercury going into Virgo. We have a full moon total eclipse in Pisces that's happening on Sunday on the 7th. And you know what's funny is I saved this video for last because I'm a Leo rising and I don't know. It's really chaotic energy this week. And I don't mean negative. I don't mean positive. It's just going to feel like a lot of energetic shifts are happening. So let's just get into it. So Monday, September 1st, Saturn is going to retrograde back into Pisces at 3 a.m. And you Leos have been going through such a crazy deep transformation the last 2.5 years, especially with all this Pisces energy. Eighth house is that deep, crazy transformation where you need to trust the unknown, you need to trust your intuition, you need to be okay with the unknown, not be fearful of the unknown, and that is hard, okay? Especially as a fixed sign, to not be in control and just know that you're just not in control, Leo. You're just not. And it's okay. We can do it. And we're finishing up this transit. It's going to, we got a sneak peek of Saturn in Aries, basically. And Saturn in Aries, I don't dislike, but I don't like it as much as Saturn in Pisces. Yeah, it's like a deep, deep transformation house, but Saturn does better in Pisces. It's more dreamy, more go with the flow energy, which I honestly really prefer over Saturn and Aries, where Saturn likes to move slow and Aries wants to move fast, and it's more of a push and pull energy. So at least we have that going for us. But we're going to be finishing up some things. And, some Leos, it might be intimacy, it might be shared finances, it might be occulty practices. It also might, this is the house of sex and death. So this could be finishing up trauma when it comes to authority in your life, sexual trauma. Definitely, I dealt with a lot of sexual trauma that I was healing when Saturn was in Pisces. So I wonder if there's more. Who knows? It's just part of it, right? You just got to heal your trauma. It's how life goes if you want to move forward. But we have a Sagittarius moon this day, which I absolutely do love. Sagittarius moon energy is all about growth, expansion, just more optimistic energy. And it's making this trine to Mercury at 6:30 p.m. So Sagittarius making this trine to Mercury, it's like your sense of self and your creativity being on the same page. If you can on Monday night, really give yourself time, space, grace to be in your own creative joy, also healing inner child, but it's a beautiful healing, not so heavy feeling. It's helping with the Saturn moving into Pisces energy. It really is Monday. Now, 8:45 p.m., the moon will move into Capricorn. So Tuesday, September 2nd, we will wake up with a Capricorn moon. And I absolutely love this. I love Capricorn moons to just fix my daily routine, fix your time management, work out, start a new workout regimen. It's really about also finding the miracles in the mundane, and Capricorn moons are a really great time to distance yourself from your feelings and really get your shit done, your to-do list done. Because that day we also have Mercury moving into Virgo at 9 a.m., which is going to make you feel so freaking crispy in the mind. Mercury and Virgo, they love being together. They love each other. They're best friends. And Mercury is entering into your second house. So you have the moon in Capricorn, Mercury in Virgo, and these are your work houses. So getting work done, it's just going to benefit you to focus on things that serve you in the long run. Maybe things you don't really want to do and get done, but you just know you have to do it. You're just going to enjoy doing those daily tasks more. Wednesday, September 3rd, we will have a Capricorn moon, but we do have Mercury square Uranus at 2:40 a.m. And Mercury square Uranus energy can really get us mentally crazy in the mind, overstimulated basically. Uranus gives us energy, mental energy, which can keep us up at night, pay attention to your dreams. This is going to be a big dream night for you, a Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. If you wake up from your dreams, if there's something that's in your mind that you can't get out of your mind, redirect your brain to do something productive for you. But I do love that we have the Capricorn moon with this, so we can really logically understand and this grounded feeling our emotions in our mind and how our emotions and our mind are working together and how we're on the same page with our emotions and mind. Thursday, September 4th, we will have an Aquarius moon, and the Aquarius moon will be making a conjunction to Pluto at 9 a.m. Now, this is important because we get one Aquarius moon a month, and we're going through this 15, 16-year transformation when it comes to where we're putting the power outside of ourselves, Leo, when it comes to partnerships and relationships. And, I have so much Libra placements, so this is really relevant for me as used to be a people pleaser, not anymore. Now I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care. But it's going to show you something. It's going to show you where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to relationships. And we're going to have this emotional focus. So every time the moon goes into Aquarius once a month, you have this chance to heal those little breadcrumbs, those little snip bits, because Pluto is a long transformative energy. It wants you to dig deep, go into that darkness, go into that underworld energy and understand, this is where I'm putting the power outside of myself when it comes to, I'm putting my partner first all the time. I'm putting my friend group first all the time. So it's really important to understand, if you're getting manipulated in partnerships and relationships, you can really see that when there's an Aquarius moon. It's really blatant, like your intuition is just on point because you are in more of that observer energy. So utilize this transit to your benefit every time the moon goes into Aquarius. Now, Mars in Libra will also square Jupiter at 10 p.m. And this transit, Jupiter is an optimistic planet. It just gives us blessings. Even if it's a square, squares give us tension so that we can create change, basically. And Mars is a malefic planet, so there could be some conflict involved in your immediate environment and these are the mental houses too. So it could be something in your immediate environment that's giving you conflict. It could be your mental space and your subconscious beliefs. Like you're trying to dig and find out, why am I thinking this way? Why am I communicating this way? Like it doesn't feel right, but what's actually holding me back? Jupiter is here to help us right now with the 12th house expansion, understand where we're subconsciously putting ourselves back when it comes to our belief system. Okay. And from childhood specifically, especially with Mars in that third house of early education, mental childhood. So this is a 2-day transit, Thursday and Friday. It's going to benefit you to really stay on top of your mental spaces and check in and make sure you're not drifting off into negative conversation. And if you are, it's not about being fake positive. We don't want to do that either, Leo. But we do want to make sure that we're focusing our mind on something that serves us. So if we are in a negative headspace, own it, journal, write it out, figure out where this negative headspace is coming from. Friday, we will have an Aquarius moon. And what I love about Friday, September 5th, is the Aquarius moon will be trining Mars at 4 p.m. And this is just beautiful, friendly energy when it comes to your immediate environment and relationships around you. So if you want to go out Friday night and you're feeling that positive, external, friendly energy, do it. Just do it if your emotional focus is there. But we do have Friday, Uranus is going retrograde at 11:51 p.m. And Uranus going retrograde the day of, you can really feel that energy. It can feel like anticipation, but anticipation is really, it can also translate into anxiety. So moving your body, shaking out your body is going to be so important for you, Leos, especially when it comes to if you're feeling that anxiety. It's really just anticipation. But Uranus is the planet of breakthroughs, not just chaos. It is breakthroughs as well. So this is the time to really clear your mind and meditate and give yourself an hour on Friday, especially if you're feeling anxious, okay? Give yourself an hour, or anticipation. Give yourself an hour, meditate, get those breakthroughs to come through so that you can understand, more about your hopes and dreams, really, right? And more about your friend groups, your communities. Do you want to create a community? More about your authentic self. Being unapologetically authentic is really what Uranus and Gemini is doing for a lot of us Leos right now. So this is going to be aha epiphany status if you go with the the energy and you allow the energy to work with you instead of against you. And being in control of your mind is going to be very, very important. So if you do not have a meditative practice, start doing it. And meditation does not have to be a formal meditation. It can be you doing the dishes. It can be you doing laundry. Meditation is you just not thinking. That's all it is. Clearing the mind, breathing, breath work works great. You have to make time for yourself, Leo, in order to clear the mind, in order to get the answers you're looking for, pretty much. Now, Saturday and Sunday is the big whammy, okay? It is the full moon eclipse that we're having in Pisces. It's at 15 degrees. If you are a Pluto and Scorpio generation, this is going to involve some really pleasant, deep, deep transformation when it comes to trauma, okay? This is, especially if you have a Pluto and Scorpio anywhere around 10 to 20 degrees. This is really going to benefit you. But this full moon is going to show you something when it involves intimacy, when it involves the other, when it involves investments, culty practices. This full moon, you might have a lot of energy around you, if you know what I'm saying, which is beautiful, okay? This is the house of sex and death. This is the house of transformation. Some of you just might be really fucking horny. I don't know. Like, this energy, though, isn't, it depends on if you have a lot of Pisces placements, more mutable sign placements as well. It really, this full moon, because it's not in a prominent house, it's more in a dark house. It's going to depend on each individual Leo, and how it's going to affect you with those other placements are going to be more at play, especially 15 degrees. Any 15-degree placements, making squares or trines, like that Pluto trine, is going to be more of a natural flowing, beautiful energy. But your own chart's really going to matter for this one. The 8th house involves a lot of shit. It also can reveal some trauma, not trying to especially sexual trauma. If you have unhealed sexual trauma, it can definitely reveal that. But the whole point of this revealing, okay, of full moons revealing this stuff is for you to heal it so that you can move on, because it's a vibration that's holding you back, Leo, that no longer serves you anymore in you moving forward in your life and accomplishing and getting what you want and understanding yourself on a really deep, amazing level. This also could be fears of the unknown could come up, because Pisces energy, it's go with the flow energy. It's understanding your intuition and trusting that even if everything is falling apart around you, that it's for the best and it's for you, and being okay with that. Because if anything is going to fall apart, you want it to fall apart during an eclipse, because it's fated energy. It's really powerful energy to rearrange your life for the better for you. That's what this eclipse energy really is going to give us. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do an energy card pull as well. So, Leo, pick one or two. Oh. And I honestly feel like if you are more of a witchy, I'm starseed, whatever you want to call it, like basically you're in tune with otherworldly things. We'll just say that. I believe this eclipse is going to be really fun for you. It's going to be a fun one. Full moons in this sign, it can be really fun. All right. Number ones. I'm getting a message of authenticity for this one, number ones. Aha. There's an ending that's going to happen next week when it comes to transmuting energy, number ones. I'm not getting anything specific when it comes to trauma, but right now you are a little bit out of balance where you're leaning one way in your life when something else is looking to come forward as well. And there is something blocking you, but we are at like an end. I just see this 9 here. We are at an end of a cycle for you. So this is a big ending for number ones. So whatever specifically that's happening in your life, more authenticity and true authenticity within yourself is looking to come forward. And it is going to come forward. And this full moon is going to show you exactly where that ending is going to take place. You got to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. Like that's going to be a big one. Like taking care of your body, your mind, your inner child, your inner babe. Taking care of all those things are going to be so important. Number twos. Oh my God, it looks so fun. Just like a fun card. This number 2's next week is going to be really about loving your body, okay? It's going to be really about loving yourself and understanding where you're blocking yourself when it comes to your heart. Your heart chakra is really looking to expand, and this just like beautiful, divine, creator energy is looking to come through next week here. And I'm also hearing celebrate yourself more, number 2's. You don't celebrate yourself enough, like of what you've been through and what you've gone through and what you've decided. Like, this is your path. Every path is unique. And this is really about celebration. Like, yeah, you might be in the shit. Yeah, a bunch of chaos could be happening around you, but you're handling it. You're here. You're doing it, whatever it may be. Like, this is about celebration and celebrating your heart and opening up your heart and really going into that creator energy. Some people call it divine feminine energy, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to be a man or a woman to experience this energy. It's just your creator energy. Like next week, the question for you is going to be, number 2's, what are you looking to create in this life? What do you actually desire? What do you want to create? And understanding and speaking from the heart and not the mind. That's going to be big. All right. Thank you so much, Leos. I'll see you next week.